Ahmed Washington has had a summer he will never forget.
It was like going back to Africa. It was exciting.
Washington and 8 other middle schoolers from D.C. recently returned from a 10-day adventure in South Africa.
The Supreme Court, the Constitutional Court, and we met kids from Soweto. We went to Nelson Mandela's house.
It was not just the ultimate field trip. The whole thing started when a group of local college and university athletes decided the best way to do something about D.C.'s HIV/AIDS rate was to target the city's youngest.
Grassroots came to my school. And like my mommy was like, well, I want you to learn about this. I don't want you to get contracted. So, and so I actually ended up liking it.
They learned about ways to fight the spread of the disease in our community, and they also got pen pals in South Africa. At some point, Tyler Spencer got an idea.
You know, a lot of the kids had never been outside of the U.S. before. Some of them had never been outside of D.C.
So, using about $50,000 in private donations, Spencer and Grassroots decided to take the middle schoolers to Africa. But he wanted more than a sightseeing trip.
We went to the orphanage to spend time with the kids.
They talked to them about AIDS and HIV, sharing what they'd learned here in the U.S. with kids in a South African village, many of whom have lost at least one loved one to the disease.
It reminds me of a cousin of mine that I lived with them like years. They were orphans, but their parents did die from AIDS.
After what became a personal mission for the 14-year-old, the highlight of the trip for the group. DC's new young ambassadors took in a World Cup match. Craig Melvin, News 4.